What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back again with another video. Today, previewing tonight's game, Game 7, the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. If you are new here, make sure to like this video and subscribe for Leafs content. In the offseason, I talk about news, trades, rumors, everything like that. Tons of content right there. Lots of people know me for those types of videos. And of course, during the playoffs here, I try to talk as much as I can about, previews, reviews, everything like that. And this calls for another preview and inevitably a review. It's either going to be us Leaf fans talking about how the Leafs finally have won a round since 2004, or it's going to be another version of heartbreak. Now, there's lots of YouTubers out there, Leaf-based ones, that will have their own way of doing things. They bring up all the stats, or they have people that are, yelling in the camera, whatever, and those are all great. I like to be the guy that just straight up talks to you. I'm looking right at you. I'm trying to talk directly to you. This is one of the biggest Leaf games of my time, and I'm not sure, the age of the people watching right now, could be anybody, but tonight, at the time I'm recording this, on Sunday, May 14th, Game 7 Leafs versus Lightning. This is one of the biggest games I will see in my lifetime, guaranteed. This could be a new story, a new chapter written for the Toronto Maple Leafs, or again, the same damn thing that happens every year. The Leafs get there, they can't pull it off. Now, I was going to review Game 6. I was fully ready to review Game 6, but I was so frustrated, and I had to work in the morning. Now, get this, guys. So the game ends pretty late, right? 11:30-ish. I was going to make a review, which probably would have, made me stay up till about midnight, and then I had to get up for work at 20 to 5 in the morning. So that's the reason why there wasn't a review. If the Leafs won, I probably would have been going crazy, and I would have been super happy, would have made a review. But because they lost, I got off my couch, I walked right to my bedroom, and I went directly to sleep. I said there is no chance I'm going to sit here and talk about how poorly the officiating was in the game, how there were some stupid mistakes that the Leafs made. But we're here now. We're in Game 7. And in Game 6, I think the Leafs beat a demon that they've had for so long. And I've said it on this channel. It's up here. It's mental. And that's why still, in this moment, I am still upset over Game 6. Because I think the Leafs finally broke out of this curse that they have of not mentally being ready and being able to take the next step. They were down 2-0. They tied the game. Then they took the lead. And then a penalty that was not a penalty, with the first high stick that hit a shoulder pad that should have never been called. The second one definitely should have been called, but there's a huge difference between a 5-on-3 and a 5-on-4. The Leafs have killed plenty of them. They've killed both of those, but killing a 5-on-4 and the pressure that the Leafs can put on with all the shorthanded goals, the most in the league during the regular season, I believe, they play a much different style when they kill penalties. And not to mention, some great penalty killers were in the box. So that happens. The Lightning tie the game. And mind you, this is also where the Killorn holding Matthews around the ice, that should have been a penalty. And then right before Tampa scored the overtime goal, Bunting gets elbowed right into the face. No call. And that's been the problem with this series. The referees haven't dictated the whole series, but that Game 6 is the first time that I can honestly say that they were gifted a win. The Lightning were gifted that win. They should not have had any business even playing in Game 7 tonight. The Leafs finally defeated that mental edge, but now they have to do it all over again because now the doubt is creeping back in. Game 7 is here. The Leafs never win these games, but now they have to. They're at home. They'll have the home ice advantage. They'll have the crowd behind them. They'll have the good vibes, right? But the Tampa Bay Lightning are the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. They know how to be in this position. They know what to do in this position. They have way more experience. So Toronto really needs to show up, and they need to show up early. This has happened so many times before. Against Boston, Kapanen's breakaway goal, they were up 3-2. The Leafs had how many chances against Montreal last year? And then the last game in Game 6, they have a chance to end it, but they just never do it. But tonight, they're going to break the narrative. Tonight, they're going to win the game. Game 7 is going to go to the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's going to be like a 3-1 game. They're going to win the damn hockey game. And that's what I've been saying for so long, even on Twitter. And this is why I haven't been making too many videos when it comes to these games, because the narrative and the message should be just win. And I keep saying that. I've said it in a group chat. I've said it on Twitter. I'm saying it here. Just win. No excuses, nothing else. We don't need to hear anything else. Just win the damn hockey game. You're going up against a monster. You're going up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Andrei Vasilevsky, Braden Point, Nikita Kucherov, Victor Hedman, Steven Stamkos, the list goes on and on. This team is stacked. But then you have to look at the other side and think, Toronto Stars have been there. They've been playing really well. People were on Tavares. What does he do? He goes out there and scores 2 massive goals. Goals that should have won the series for Toronto. Again, the officials ruined that one for us. But we can't harp on that. The Leafs can't harp on that. And this Game 7, those guys need to show up again. William Nylander has made a couple bonehead mistakes, but he's made up for it by potting some goals, making some great plays. That pass on the Tavares 3-2 goal or whatever. Amazing. People have been on Tavares for not producing. Guy is scoring now. He's got points in almost every game. He might be over a point per game in the playoffs. Same thing with Nylander. Matthews has been amazing. Marner's been playing really well. But I need all of them to show up. I need Morgan Riley to show up. I need Jack Campbell to show up. This is a game where goaltending will set the tone. If there's a few bad goals or even 1 or 2, the game's over, because then you know that this goalie is super beatable for the rest of the game. They need to score the lights out against this team. Full pressure, balls to the wall hockey. Score the freaking lights out. Now, the other thing going into this, and again, I don't want to be talking about officiating, but it's like the Leafs have to be really careful, because is it because it's Game 7, the whistles are going to go away, or are they still going to be calling everything? Because it seems like in 5-minute, pieces of the last game, they were calling the game differently. So they have to, I don't even know how they're going to approach the officiating, but more or less it's just them having to guess what the calls are going to be like. So forget the refs, forget everything else, forget the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Leafs need to focus on themselves, and they need to go out there and just win. That is the message that needs to be there. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. If you are new here, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Make sure to predict the game down below. I do love and appreciate you guys as always. Thank you so much. The message, once again, for the Toronto Maple Leafs: just win. One game, Game 7. Make yourself a legend. Make yourself forever in Leafs Nation. Leafs forever. Who's going to be the guy? Who's it going to be? Just win.